Here's the Vard gearing tab. Of course, Torva's the highest, then Bandos, then Torso, and then it kind of goes to Barrow's armor. But as you can see, it's perfectly doable and free to play, which I'm going to be showing you. Inventory guide is pretty much similar to me. When you're learning, I would bring a few more brews, but that's your main setup you're going to need. His unique table, you have a 1 in 136 chance of hitting a unique table. Clearly, most people here for Ultra Vestige. Vardovis pieces are very rare, but they are possible. Executioner's Axe. That axe is also very rare to finish, but it is pretty good. You got the Blood Quartz, which is somewhat desirable by people. Awakener's Orbs, of course. You got your little supply drop, which each Desert Treasure 2 boss has. You got some noted ores and stuff. Maybe if you're an Iron Man, you know, it might be kind of nice to get some noted ores if you're doing Vard, I guess. Some rubies and stuff. Raw Shark's kind of nice. You're not really going to make a whole lot of money from common drops. Onyx Bolts is a good drop. You're going to get some soul drops and stuff. That's about it. Pets 1 in 3k. Same rate for all clues. Vard's definitely not the best the best boss money-wise to kill in terms of common drops, but his Ultra Vestige is, of course, very expensive, sitting about 165 mil at the time. So if you do want to grind that out, it is worth grinding out. I'm going to be teaching how to kill Vard with 3 different setups. We're going to have full max. We're going to have a cheaper budget setup. And we will also have a free-to-play setup. So realistically, there's about 4 tiles you're going to use. Specifically 3. And it's as simple as really dodging the axes. That's the most important thing at Vard. There's going to be prayer orbs and stuff too that you have to get used to, but axes are the one thing that will kill you very quickly. So you'll start by starting off the boss. You're going to always start on this tile. Some people start on this tile. I prefer here. Makes it a lot easier to dodge. And it's as simple as, once you see the axe wiggle, you click through it. I will zoom in on that in just a second and let you see what I mean. But look, wiggle, click through. When he does these little geyser things, just make sure you're not standing on the tiles. That's where these 2 tiles are very important here. You can go between these 2 tiles when he does geysers on top of you to dodge them, which helps a lot. Because you can also skip from this tile to here or here. See, look, he geysers, I step off, and if I had an axe there, I could skip through it. Here's the capture phase. I've done it really slow. You don't have to be super fast with it. And if you stand on this tile, you have the option to go either of 2 ways. So you can either skip an axe or go here. If there's 2 axes, you skip them both. But as I can see, there's an axe going down this lane, I will go here. And it makes it where I don't have to worry about that axe. See? Go there. Axe is gone. Skipping the axe, though, is still very simple. Once you get used to the timing, it is not hard at all. You also have a lot more time than you think with prayer orbs. It might not look like you have that much time, but you really do. See, it's focus the prayer orbs, skip the axe, then turn on melee. And just to prove more of a point, I will stay in the enrage phase for a minute here and just focus on dodging. So look, there's going to be one coming this lane. I'm going to skip it once it gets to me. He drags that towel, I'll move off, go here. Skip this axe. I can even skip this axe. Prayer orb, flick it, put your melee back on. Another axe, I'll skip it just to show you. Go back. And all Vard really is skipping axes. Once you get this axe skipping down, it's very simple. He's going to rag. He'll never rag this tile. That's why a lot of people start on this tile, but it's a lot easier to dodge from these tiles. Because if he does the dashes, he'll never rag these back tiles. But as you can see, just axe skipping. That's all Vard is. Now I'll go ahead and finish him off. And there you go. Now I'm going to do it in budget gear. Here's what we have. I have a whip. It's Abyssal Whip. Nessie Helm, Fighter Torso, Glory, Obby Legs, Dragon Boots. I was going to use a Defender, but all I have is a Vernic, so I didn't want to use a Dragon Defender because I just don't have one. So I just use a Dragon Fire Shield, which is still like 2-3 mil. So this setup's maybe 5 mil at most. But yeah, simple budget setup, and we'll kill him again with this. I also have Dragon Claws for spec, but that was for the max, so I'm just used DDS for this setup. For DDS, it's better to spec late, because when he gets lower HP, his strength goes up, but his defense goes down. So you usually want to spec late. Same with Claws, you want to spec late into the fight. If you have Void Waker, you spec early into the fight, because it's still going to hit no matter what. Once again, focus your prayers, focus axes. It's always axes the #1 priority in this. Always focus axes. If you need to miss a hit on Vard to dodge an axe, miss a hit on Vard. It's not worth it taking an axe. And there you can see I got that tile ragged, but I knew the timing was going to let me dodge that axe before I got hit by it. But yeah, look, I could easily have went to that lane and just waited for that axe to come, or you can go to this lane. The good thing about having 2 different tiles you can go to is there's 2 different lanes, and if you can get used to seeing them fast enough, you'll know which one to dodge to. And there's the geyser thing. He rags that geyser, I go to this geyser. He's going to eat up. Thralls is also very good here. I haven't used them. Just want to show examples without Thralls. That lane's open, so I instantly go to it. This lane's going to have something down it, so you just got to get ready to dodge it. And when you're dodging it, you're waiting for the line to get to you. And as soon as that line touches you, you're going to dodge it. I'll also slow that down and let you see the timing for that dodge. And now I can start DDS specking. Zoom, zoom. Zoom, zoom. And prayer. Dodge the geysers. And now it's as simple as finishing the old Vardov. Pretty simple, clean kills. And now I'm going to go get the free-to-play setup for my bank, and I will show you a free-to-play setup. And I am back. Here's my free-to-play setup. It's very unrealistic. I don't know how many brews I'm going to need, but I just brought a good amount. Clearly, nobody's going to be fighting some free-to-play gear, but I just want to show you that it is possible. There's my defense bonuses, my attack bonuses. I am using super combats. I am not using anything that is not free-to-play. I do have the ring, but I'm not going to wear it. And we're just going to see how the kill goes. Wish me luck. Once again, this boss just comes down that if you can purely dodge and not panic, eat up when you need to, this boss is not very difficult. I will be praying potty just because I don't want this kill to take forever, because it's already going to take forever. But this will speed it up a little. That little trick right there you just saw me do, if you right-click Var before he pops up the captcha, you can attack him while he's doing it to get more damage through. A good way to know that captcha's coming is when, like, you think there should be axes and nothing's happening. That means captcha's probably about to come. And there we go. Full free-to-play kill. I actually believe that was also a perfect kill. I could be wrong, but I would check the loot table. Once again, I'd like to just say I hope that helped you learn Vard. And if there's anything I missed, feel free to leave a comment. I would really appreciate it if you guys like and subscribe. And, you know, if you see me in game or anything, or if you see this guide, feel free to, you know, come up and say thanks for the guide, or, you know, comment anything I might have done incorrectly. Speaking of my first guide. But I plan on making a lot more gods. I'm going to do every Desert Treasure 2 boss and any other type of solo boss. And if you guys have any suggestions, feel free to also leave them in the comments, and I will get to making some more gods. Thank you all. Have a good one.